NaviGuard is a next-generation digital client lifecycle management platform. It's specifically designed to enable accountable institutions to comply with current and future anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing regulations. It digitizes client records and provides institutions with a single view of their client base, wherever in the world they may be doing business. It helps institutions manage their client lifecycle through from onboarding due diligence, periodic refresh, and eventually offboarding in a way that provides a white-labeled and exceptional client experience with user-friendly interfaces. Accountable institutions such as banks, asset and wealth managers, pension funds, law firms, long-term insurers, and even real estate firms are obligated to conduct KYC on their natural person as well as their juristic entity clients. As we have seen over the last decade, the barrage of regulatory obligations to stem the tide of money laundering has been growing at exponential rates as criminals find more and more ingenious ways of disguising their ill-gotten gains. This in turn has led to an increase in the cost of compliance and an unfortunate decline in the client experience as a result of the sheer volume of private data that clients are obligated to provide and the often inefficient way in which institutions gather, store, and manage this data. To compound the challenge, the software designed to assist accountable institutions comply with these anti-money laundering obligations is invariably priced in US dollars or euros, and it doesn't come cheap, especially the platforms that have the full set of necessary features and functionality required. This puts these kind of platforms out of reach to the small and medium-sized businesses that are forced to comply with the same set of regulations imposed on larger firms, and these larger firms have arguably a little bit more balance sheet cushioning and are thus far more able to afford these kind of technologies. This has meant small and medium-sized firms have battled with manual processes or substandard technologies, ultimately making for a poor client experience, something they can ill afford in this climate. NaviGuard offers our clients an affordable, functionality and feature-rich platform through the cloud. It provides for white-labeled interface between our clients and our client clients to promote brand affiliation. It provides a secure environment to protect the digital client records and the sensitive information they contain. It provides for digital interaction with clients through channels they are both familiar and comfortable using, without having to download applications or set up portal access and password recovery seeds. NaviGuard also provides clients with multi-jurisdictional capabilities that accommodates their varying requirements wherever they may have offices around the world. The ability to adapt to change in regulations and internal policies through editable client forms available for any entity type and jurisdiction combination that exists, within seconds and at no marginal expense. The diversity of accountable institutions is further accommodated by fully editable risk evaluations and algorithms, again, for any jurisdiction entity type combination that exists. We know businesses aren't static, and it's not just the regulations that may change. As such, NaviGuard has fully configurable and editable workflow capabilities. Importantly, all this functionality has been provided for in a way that non-technical users can make the change. No techies are needed to make these changes. We even have accommodated for migrating existing client records onto the platform in a simple 3-step process to avoid the hassle and expense of switching from a legacy platform onto NaviGuard. Finally, NaviGuard is affordable, brand priced, with local support available. To find out more, go to www.naviguard.coza.